Hello, mathematicians, puzzlers, and other curious people, and I'm addressing you that way because I assume in a math class, everybody is going to be at least one of the three, either a mathematician, or somebody who likes doing puzzles, or just a general curious person who likes to find out about a lot of things. So, I'm Miss Claus, I'm your professor for this class, and I'm here to give you a little bit of an orientation and overview, and a first week mission briefing on how to get started on this class. So log into Blackboard the usual way. If you're not sure about the usual way, check with IT. And then ignore the NCBM one. I'm going to put all our content in the Math 0325 class because that'll give you one place instead of two places to try to look for anything you need. So when you click in there, there's this welcome page. You can access all of MyLab from this link, and that'll be a good link to use to get set up in MyLab also. That's one of your most important things to do to get started. And if you need help with that, please reach out, but start by following this link and it gives you a walkthrough. If you're waiting on financial aid or anything like that, look really closely at the method of payment screen because there is an option to start for a couple of weeks while you're waiting for payment. There's a free option. Here I've got also the attendance criteria from the syllabus. Make sure you're reviewing that and reading that thoroughly so you know what you need to do to be marked present. And there's also a link to the logistics questions forum in case you're wondering how anything works because maybe one of your classmates can answer it faster than I will. Now, you'll find pretty much everything that you'll need this semester in this course content folder. So here's the recommended routine for the class. I'm not going to read this all word for word, but again, I really recommend you take a look at this. It's got some advice about study skills and habits you can build that are going to help you out over the course of this class. Every week I will add another folder with some content in it that you will use to do that week's work. So first, this shows you an introductions link. That takes you to the social forum where you can introduce yourself. As you can see here, I've already done so. That is an assignment, probably the easiest assignment we'll have all semester. There's also a syllabus scavenger hunt assignment. You'll need the syllabus for that. You'll access the syllabus by coming up to this syllabus and schedule link. The official copy is in Concourse, and while we've pretty much ironed things out, just in case, you can access the same thing from this backup copy link right here. There are some questions you'll need to answer, and there are some bonus questions on this, so it's possible to start out with more than 100%. There are also a couple of links called practice and tutorials. Those are the ones that are mentioned in the criteria for getting marked present. As you can see, 1.3 is coming soon. I'm still working on a couple of the tutorial videos that go to that one, but that will be up by sometime Wednesday according to my plans. There are also 3 assignments from MyLab here. This one is an orientation to MyLab. While it's optional, it is an easy way to have something nice starting out in the gradebook. And then 1.2 and 1.3 are required. I'm still working on getting an extension lesson linked in from this. So check back and you'll be able to find it there. Now, as I mentioned, there are some forums. One that I don't have a link to in here, but that I do mention in the routine is the I'd like to know more about forum. And it is part of your attendance criteria. And you can always find any of our discussion boards or forums by following this discussion board link. So the social forum is where you'll introduce yourself. You can also just generally start other threads for discussions in there. Anything that's school appropriate, someone's younger siblings or kids might be seeing their computer, so keep it clean, but it's okay to do the general chatting types of things that you would do before or after class. Pet pictures, whatever. Your Wordle games, just get to know each other. There's this forum for logistics questions that I mentioned before, and here's the I'd like to know more about forum. So I've started a post in there. Feel free to check it out. You are supposed to have questions. Now, if it's a question about something that's not required, that's great. It's okay to spin off into further topics. But if you have questions about things that are required content, that's a really good thing to ask too. So anything you'd like to know more about, start a thread in this forum, or as the forum develops some content in it, do a quick search to see if anybody else has already asked a similar question, because you may be able to see an answer already. Also, you've had some previous classes and some previous studies. Someone might want to know more about something that you know about. Maybe something came up in another class you took. Maybe something came up as you were trying to do a mixture problem as part of cooking something. I don't know. I don't know where you know everything from, but I do know that you might know some things that each other wants to know, so share that information. I will try to respond to several of these. I won't be able to respond to all. I will try to prioritize the ones that are specifically class topic relevant. Also, I will from time to time post sort of a roundup video of a few things that I've noticed from the forum. One more thing. You can find my contact information right here, email and phone number. And in case that's blurry or not showing so nicely, here's my email address. Other than that, let me know if I can help. And to say, calc you later. Bye.